Hey guys, Brad Danger here, and cars are getting ridiculously good, like objectively faster, safer, quieter, more comfortable, more efficient, more everything. And somehow they're also getting more annoying because the car industry has entered its what if we made everything worse on purpose but called it innovation era. The era where a car can do a 0 to 60 that would have broken the internet 10 years ago, but you can't change the fan speed without entering a sub-menu like you're hacking the Pentagon. So yeah, here are the worst car trends right now. The stuff that makes you love the car and hate living with it. The stuff that makes you say, this is so nice, and then immediately, why would anyone do this? And remember to go to winthisIdealCar.com to get entered to win your dream car plus bonus cash. Let's go. First up, the iPad Dash. This is the single greatest scam in modern car design. They took physical controls that worked flawlessly for 50 years. Buttons, knobs, switches you can use by feel without looking, and replace them with a glass rectangle you have to stare at like a caveman discovering fire. And then they act shocked when people say it's distracting. Bro, my state has hands-free phone laws, but I'm allowed to do a full-on escape room puzzle on a 12-inch screen to turn on seat heaters. Okay, makes sense. Super safe, totally not insane. The worst version is climate controls on the screen. I'm not asking for a manual choke and a hand crank. I'm just asking for a temperature knob I can grab without taking my eyes off the road for 3 seconds while my car drifts into the next county. Next. Yo guys, quick pause because this is super important. The giveaway is live right now, and we're giving away this fully built, dripping in carbon Supra, 4 months in the making. And guys, it is the Tuner Hero spec, plus a Shelby GT350 with an exhaust that sounds absolutely ridiculous. So, if you want to win, you've got a decision to make. Do you get the JDM Legend, or do you get the American Icon? And guys, for a limited time, every purchase that you make on the site, which is pinned in the first comment down below, you get 2,000 bonus entries to win one of these cars, plus bonus cash, hat, shirt, entry pack, it don't matter. That's 2,000 extra chances on top. And Rocky from New York grabbed a quick entry pack last time and walked away with the GTR plus bonus cash. So yeah, it definitely happens, and we're running it back with 2 cars. So which one you picking? Let me know in the comments down below, and go get entered as well. And good skill. Auto start stop. I have never seen a feature so universally hated. And it's not because people are fragile, it's because it feels like your car is stalling on purpose, like you're driving a brand new vehicle and it's role-playing as a Craigslist beater. And sure, some systems are smoother than others, some barely bother you, but most of them are still annoying enough that every single owner develops the same ritual: start the car, immediately hit the turn off start stop button, and then get mad when it turns itself back on next drive like an evil little gremlin. It's like having a microwave that resets itself to beep at max volume every time you open the door. Technically, it's doing a job. Practically, it's making you hate your life. Next, lane keep assist that fights you. Lane assist can be helpful, cool, love safety, love not dying, but some lane assist systems feel like you're wrestling a suicidal ghost for the steering wheel. The car sees a line, panics, and yanks you back like you're about to drive into the ocean. Meanwhile, you were just giving a cyclist space, or avoiding a pothole, or trying to not die on a narrow road. And the most insane part is when it's buried in settings and you have to disable it every time you start the car. That's not driver assist, that's driver annoyance. If you want to assist me by not being dramatic. Next, subscription features. This is the one that needs to be burned at the stake. If the hardware is in the car, it should work. End of story. I'm not paying 10 bucks a month to use heated seats that I already paid for. I'm not paying a subscription to remote start my own car. I'm not paying to unlock power like my car is a video game DLC. And the argument is always the same. It allows flexibility for customers. No, it doesn't. It allows manufacturers to monetize you forever. It's not flexibility, it's a rent payment on a feature you already own. If my refrigerator tried this, I'd throw it into the street. Next, giant wheels on normal cars, big wheels look cool in photos. I get it. But once you go past 19 inches on a regular street car, you're basically choosing style over physics. You lose ride quality, you lose durability, you increase unsprung weight, you pay more for tires, you hit a pothole, and it feels like your car just took emotional damage, and in a lot of cases, you lose efficiency too. The funniest version is when an efficiency trim comes with huge wheels, like congrats on the hybrid. Now, here's a set of 20-inch rims to delete half your benefits. Genius. Next, blinding headlights. This is not even a trend anymore. It's a plague. It's not just that LEDs are bright, it's that the color temperature is like staring into a welding arc. And half the time, the aim is wrong, the housings are cheap, the cutoffs are garbage, and now everyone else on the road is getting retinal damage because some guy needed to see deer from 5 miles away. Also, the high beam signature problem is real now. You'll be driving and thinking, is this dude flashing me? And then you realize, no. That's just their regular headlights. Great, love that. Next, piano black plastic everywhere. Piano black is the automotive equivalent of wearing a white shirt to eat spaghetti. It looks good in the showroom, it looks good on day one, and then it becomes a scratched fingerprint museum for the rest of your ownership. Every time you touch it, it shows. Every time you breathe near it, it shows. It's not luxury, it's a trap. Next, fake vents, fake exhaust, fake everything. Fake vents are the funniest because they're not just useless, they're insulting. It's like the car is trying to convince you it's athletic by drawing a picture of airflow on the bumper. It's cosplay. It's a Halloween costume for a car. Fake exhaust tips are even worse. The number of times you see a nice looking rear end and then realize the exhaust is a plastic trapezoid. It's like finding out your favorite athlete is a hologram. If you're gonna give me fake exhaust, at least make it a feature, like a button that says pretend V8 noises. Own it. Next, huge grills and angry faces. Why does every car look like it's about to commit a felony? There are no friendly cars anymore. Everything looks like it's mad at you. Even the normal commuter sedans have the face of a villain. It's all sharp angles, huge grills, and headlights that look like they're squinting. And the giant grills are especially funny because half the time they're not even functional. You've got enough grill area to cool a cruise ship, and yet the engine is still overheating because the actual cooling path is tiny, but at least it looks aggressive. Yeah, aggressive. Like a vacuum cleaner. Next, massive cars with terrible visibility. Cars keep getting bigger, thicker, higher belt lines, smaller windows, more blind spots. Then manufacturers fix it by adding cameras and sensors and alerts and beeps like you're piloting a spaceship. How about this crazy idea? Make it easier to see out of the car. It's insane that we accepted you can't see behind you as normal. And then we all started relying on backup cameras like it's fine, cameras are great, but when your car feels like a bathtub and you're peeking out of a mail slot, something went wrong. Next, electronic shifters that are trying to be cute. Dial shifters, buttons, little toggles, weird Tesla screen swipe nonsense. Stop. Give me a normal shifter. It doesn't have to be manual, it just has to be obvious. I should not need a tutorial to put my car in reverse, and I especially shouldn't be able to accidentally turn on the wipers when I'm trying to shift into drive. That's not futuristic, that's just stupid. Next, panoramic glass roofs. I know people love them. I know the open airy cabin thing is real, but they add weight up high. They cost a fortune to replace. They heat soak the cabin in summer. They eventually creak, and the shade never blocks as much light as you want it to, so you're just slow cooking in sunlight like a rotisserie chicken. They're cool until you live with one. Then you understand why some people miss metal roofs. Next, no spare tire becoming normal. This one drives me insane. The tire inflation kit is not a spare tire, it's a temporary lie. It's an optimistic goo packet. A real spare tire is freedom. It's peace. I'm not calling a tow truck for a sidewall puncture. And the fact that we've accepted no spare on so many cars is ridiculous. It's like selling a house without a front door and saying, don't worry, we included a curtain. Next, reviving legendary nameplates on cars that don't deserve it. This one is personal because manufacturers keep doing it and acting like we're supposed to clap. You can't take an iconic name, slap it on a crossover, and expect car people to not feel betrayed. That's not homage, that's marketing theft. If you want to revive a name, build something worthy of it. Or at least pick a different name so we don't have to watch a classic identity get used as a badge for something bland. Finally, cars becoming software products. This is the big underlying trend. Everything is connected, everything is monitored, everything is updated, everything is locked behind an app, everything is a service. And that means ownership is slowly turning into a rental agreement. You're not buying a car, you're buying access. Access to features, access to updates, access to the manufacturer's ecosystem. And long-term ownership gets worse because when the software fails or the screens age or the modules die, you're not fixing a part, you're replacing an entire system. Cars are getting better to drive, they're getting worse to live with, and the worst part is a lot of this is optional. They just choose it because it makes money, looks futuristic, or reduces manufacturing complexity. So yeah, that is my not idealist. Now, I want to know what trend you hate the most. Is it the screens, the subscriptions, the headlights, the nanny systems, the giant wheels, the fact that every car looks angry, or the fact that we're just one update away from needing to accept terms and conditions just to roll down a window? Drop your worst trends in the comments down below. And if you're one of those people that loves panoramic roofs and 22-inch wheels, I respect ya. Also, remember to go to winthisIdealCar.com to get entered to win your dream car plus bonus cash. I'm Brad Danger. This is Ideal. Like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and check out some of these Ideal vids over here. And promise me one thing, keep living the Ideal lifestyle.